Read between the wines, it's Mandy and Deb. Books, bold opinions, and things that we've read. Pour up a glass, spill all the tea. Dark romance or rom-com spree. Read between the wines, where every sip comes with a plot twist.
Welcome back to Read Between the Wines with Mandy and Deb. I'm Mandy.
And I'm Deb.
Welcome to Wild Love by Elsie Silver.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I didn't know how to introduce it any more than just hey guys, this is what it is.
Elsie Silver has entered the chat.
I'm obsessed. I'm officially obsessed. Deborah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for recommending this because this series so far is so good.
It is. It's so good to the point where, I don't know, I think she might be one of my top favorite authors now.
Yeah, I'm really liking this. And I have a little bit of experience with Elsie Silver. I read 2 or 3 of the Chestnut Spring series. I liked them very much, but there was nothing saying you gotta finish this. Something about that series just didn't have that pull for me like this one does. And I think that's because this one has a little bit more comedy in it for me.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh my God, it's so good.
The banter.
The story.
The spice.
The spice.
I was not disappointed whatsoever with the spice. I didn't think it was going to be that spicy, but
it's fantastic.
Oh, were we wrong? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Wild Love, book 1 in the Rose Hill series by Elsie Silver. So grab a snack, grab a beverage.
Yep.
Hang with us, everybody.
We got ours. The saddest glass of Prosecco.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Well, I got a White Claw again.
Honestly, that's probably what a normal pour should be, but who are we?
5 ounces is a normal glass.
Yeah, that's probably about 5 ounces.
Nah, that looks a little shy. I think that's 4.
Whatever.
3.5.
That's all that was left in the bottle.
Well, we make do around here.
I was texting you yesterday about the Netflix documentary that I was watching.
Yes.
It's the shooting at Hawthorne Hill or something or other. Being as I was in the equestrian world for so long. Yep, the shooting at Hawthorne Hill. I saw this on Netflix yesterday, and I was like, oh, let me watch it, because I kind of vaguely remember hearing about this. It happened in 2018 at a dressage barn in New Jersey, in Long Valley.
This sounds familiar, so you must have told me about it, because I would not have heard about it on my own. You must have told me about it.
So I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and I'm just like, I need more wine. And then I was halfway through, and I was like, I need more wine. And then there was 15 minutes left. I was like, I need more wine. It was so good. It was so good. I couldn't stop. So anyone,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I also enjoyed the wine too, and I didn't think of the repercussions for today. So,
ooh, well, hair of the dog.
It's fine.
It's fine. I haven't watched anything new. Is anyone surprised?
Nope.
Of course not.
There's a lot of things you should be watching.
I told you I watched a couple episodes of The Pit, which is very good. It's a fantastic show. But I am a humongous hypochondriac. So I can't watch medical shows because I will convince myself that I have whatever the patient has in the show.
I too can be like that. I don't know. I feel like I kind of just block it out. But then if
I
I
can't.
get like a random pain, I'll be like, that happened on the pit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I've been in the medical field. Now I'm kind of medical field adjacent for my whole life.
Right.
So I know anatomy and physiology and the words and the terms and, we were just talking about this before we started. That little bit of knowledge can either do a lot of things for good
Or damage.
or damage. And it's all like self-damage on this
Self-inflicted
end.
damage.
It all self-inflicted anxiety of like, I'm dying.
Isn't it so funny? Like, the more you know, it's almost like a curse.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
Absolutely.
wild. That's like, with
That's
all
why
the
they say ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, it sure is. Listen, I feel the same way about the animals, right? Because I worked in vets' offices for the
Yeah.
first half of my professional life. And
Yeah.
anytime Boomer throws up, I'm like, oh my God, it's a bowel blockage. Oh, it's pancreatitis. Oh my God, he's going to die.
I purposefully don't call you now if something's wrong with
I
the
know.
dogs because you're going to tell me it's the worst case scenario. And I'm like, they're probably fine.
No, I don't think I do that. I don't think I usually jump to that first.
No, I just know how you are with your animals.
Oh, yeah.
So
I try not to do that with other people's animals. I try to be like, oh, it could, just be nothing. Did they get in the garbage? Oh, yeah, maybe you have to worry then.
I definitely didn't tell you this one time. One thing, and then we'll get into it. The one time, Cersei, I had made chicken wings, and bitch got on the counter. She ate bones and all, and I was like, "This could be really bad. This could be really bad."
I'm so glad you didn't tell me. I would have freaked out.
I know. I told mom. What mom said? Don't call your sister.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm going to tell you, you need to get to the ER like immediately. That shit can puncture
I know.
the esophagus, the stomach, the intestines. Bad news.
She was like, how many were there? I'm like, I don't know, maybe like 5.
5?
Like 5 wings, like little wings. Yeah. She was fine. I watched her. She was fine.
Thank God.
Running around. I was like, okay, we're good.
It's all right. Boomer eats cat poop, so straight out the litter box. And I just tell him every time he does it, I'm like, one of these days, it's going to give you a bowel blockage.
You let that dog kiss you on the face.
I don't purposely let him go eat the cat poop. I was cleaning. I was cleaning in where the litter box is. And I left the gate down because we keep a gate up because he's a moron. And he likes to eat fucking cat poop.
Oh my God.
Straight out the litter box. And I forgot to put it back up because I was busy cleaning. And then here he comes, licking his chops. I was like, you fucker.
Oh, poor Boomer.
Poor Boomer. Poor Gary.
Poor everybody in your house.
I am not that bad. Amanda!
What do you guys think? All right, let's get into this book here.
Yeah.
Let's get into Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I am so excited.
Me too.
Okay. So we chose, like I said before, we chose this book. Deb suggested this book while we were looking for something to do in between Joey and the Megan Quinn book that just came out.
Rules for the Summer.
Rules for the Summer just came out. We didn't have enough time to get through it and get an episode together, so we needed something in between. And Deb said, let's try some Elsie Silver. And I said, okay. And like I said, I'm so glad she did because I am absolutely obsessed with this. So this is book 1.
Mm-hmm.
And our main characters here, we have our FMC Rosie and we have our MMC Ford.
The moment he steps into this story and we find out that his name is Ford, I was like the truck.
No, like the Harrison.
Yes. Oh, I love Harrison Ford.
Although what I thought was funny though, and because she makes his sister Willa is in the Chestnut Spring series. And I think it's funny that the siblings are named Willa and Ford because that was a pop star back in the very early 2000s. Willa Ford was a singer.
Oh.
So I think that's funny.
Oh, how
she had
did
like
I
one
know?
song.
Oh.
Because you were like 7.
I mean, I don't know. I was like 7 when NSYNC came out.
It was exactly around that time. Yeah. But I digress.
Right.
Okay. So Ford is rich.
Super rich.
We love a rich boy.
We sure do.
It's not everything, but it certainly helps.
No. Mm-hmm.
So what was it? Well, first of all, his family's rich. Ford's dad is a famous musician.
Right.
He was in a very famous band. Trying to think like timelines here. Like how old is Ford's dad? Like how old would he be? What's an equivalent band that he could have been in? Like an Aerosmith or
probably
like Van Halen or something like that?
Something like that.
Okay. So very famous guy, but Ford's dad, very responsible. He taught his kids the value of money. He didn't hand them anything. So Ford wanted to go to a concert. His dad would not give him the money for it. So Ford decided to go to a sperm bank, donate his sperm for the $100 for the concert ticket. And we open up this story with Ford is deciding to relocate back to Rose Hill, kind of like a childhood home. He's going to build a music studio. And who shows up but his 12-year-old daughter?
Can I just tell you? And at the start of this, I was very skeptical because not that I love this book. I love this book. The start of this had me a little wary because I was like, like, where are we going with this? And how is this super relevant? I wasn't sure if I was going to be on board. I am on board now, though.
No. And I remember you saying that. And I kind of remember being like, I think it's going to be okay. Because this girl seems cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cora is the name of his daughter. She, her mom and dad, her not biological dad because that's Ford, but her dad has passed away, and her mom is in a very deep depression. So she finds Ford and tells him what's going on. And if her mom goes to, I want to say rehab, but kind of like a facility to, recuperate, get better, do the things that she needs to do so she can actually take care of Cora. She has no other family. Cora's going to kind of go into the foster system. It's kind of like, you're my real dad. And like, I'm kind of asking you for help right now.
Right.
And Ford is just amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And he's
like, all right, let's do it.
And he didn't really even question the legitimacy, which I was a little bit like, we're just going to kind of go into this blind, but.
Right.
Especially because something similar happened to his parents at one point.
Yes.
Where it turned out to be not legitimate.
Right.
And he keeps this secret from his parents for like all these years until Cora shows up at his doorstep.
What about the sperm donation? Like, honestly, I think he forgot that he even did it.
I don't know that you can necessarily forget that you've done that.
I don't know. I'm not a dude. And I mean, but I think like he just never thought about it again. Like it just wasn't something that and he never expected if a child did result in that. He never expected they would come knocking on his door.
Well, right. But somebody came to Ford's parents when they were younger and had said that Ford's dad was the father of this person's child when it wasn't true.
Right.
So he's trying to keep this a secret from everybody until
right now. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay. So that's that side of things. This is what Ford has going on. And then we have Rosie. Rosie is living in the city and she has this job, and forgive me, I don't know exactly what her job is, but it's the job that she wanted. Okay.
Right.
And she's very serious about it and she's pitching ideas and she's going to meetings, and it turns out that her boss is a total scumbag.
Yeah.
And makes a move on her in the office, physically touches her inappropriately, and Rosie says, "You cannot do that. This is totally inappropriate and I'm going to go talk to HR." Well, wouldn't you know it, as soon as she says, "I'm going to go talk to HR," she gets fired.
Yeah.
Which is so
corporate
illegal.
America.
I think. I don't know if that's illegal or not, but like ethically, like you can't do that. She definitely has like a lawsuit on her hands there.
Yeah. Well, one that she would win too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Listen up, ladies. If this is happening to you, contact a lawyer.
Say something.
Go to HR.
Don't let that shit slide.
Don't let it slide. Call a lawyer.
Yep. And then kick him in the balls.
Yep. Skrillman!
Oh, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. Most men
only
are
the disgusting ones.
Most men are intolerable. Some of them are keepers.
You're awful. You are awful.
I didn't say my husband was intolerable.
I know.
Or my friends that are guys are intolerable.
Okay, so men you don't know are intolerable.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Well, next time you need a man plumber to come to your house and fix your toilet.
I'll say, no, thank you. Bring me your woman plumber.
Unbelievable.
I'm just kidding, everybody. I don't actually mean that. Kind of mean it.
Anyway, okay. So Rosie has a boyfriend who, like, she's not really feeling it with this guy.
Is intolerable.
Yeah. Okay.
All the men in her life right now are intolerable.
Well, she tells him what happened. He's kind of just like, oh, babe,
whatever.
Like, do you really want to make a big deal out of this? Like, you really wanted this job? And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? So she's like, I need time. I need space. I'm going to Rose Hill where my brother lives, and I just need to decompress.
Yeah.
I need some time. So she leaves. She kind of knows that they're breaking up. She knows that she's not going to continue with this guy, but she doesn't really tell him that. She just says, let's go. So Rosie, Ford, and Rosie's brother, West, they all grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
West and Ford are best friends. Rosie was the little sister that tagged along for pretty much everything. Rosie and Ford have this push and pull, love to hate each other relationship.
Yep.
They love to hate each other.
My favorite.
And it is so funny.
It is.
So they're both in Rose Hill. Ford lives like next door.
Yeah.
Or
pretty much.
The property is very close. Rosie is at her brother's house. She's kind of living out in the
Bunkhouse.
With
the
and
mice.
the studio is being built in the barn, the
Yep.
old barn.
Mhm.
So they're all seeing each other all the time now.
Yep.
Ford was always backed Rosie up for everything even when they were kids. If she was at a party and she needed to be picked up, if somebody broke up with her, he was there. And Rosie had kept this journal that she had tossed out the window one night because she was just so pissed off. Well, Ford went back and got it, and that comes back into play later. But they meet up again, and it's just instant, like, back to where they were as kids, just giving each other the most shit ever.
Their banter is so good. It's the best banter I think I've ever read.
It is so good. And I said, I texted you this, and Nevessa Allen, I'm sorry, but because she says her books have great banter, and I texted you, I said, she needs to take notes from Elsie Silver because this is how you do good banter.
Yep.
This is it.
Yep. This banter was unlike anything I've experienced. Well, I mean, aside from Megan Quinn, but I mean,
right. Honestly, like it was a different level with this.
It was.
I absolutely loved it. Like when Rosie meets Cora and she says to Ford, she was like, well, glad you finally lost your virginity. I thought that was so funny because he's like, what? He's like 34 or something.
Yeah.
The banter, trust me, guys, if you haven't read it, please take my word for it. It is hilarious.
So good.
And I love Rosie. I do Rosie.
Too. She's quick. She is quick.
She's quick.
She's spicy.
She can take it. She can dish it.
Yep.
Love it. So, I mean, really, the beginning of this book is kind of pretty much like a lot of romance books. It's a lot of buildup to the two finally getting together. So Rosie decides that she's going to stay in Rose Hill. She asks Ford if she can work for the recording studio that he's building, and she'll kind of be the manager or
business manager,
like
basically.
Business manager, help get the place back in order, hire some contractors, and get things on the right path to opening up the recording studio.
And she's like not looking for a handout either, right? Because they've known each other. And she's just like, I'll do it for, whatever you feel like paying me. And of course, Ford is like, he signs her on with a contract, gives her $100,000 sign-on bonus. I was like, oh, Mr. Ford, I'll take and that she's like, too, no. Please. Yeah,
she's like, I no, absolutely not.
She's like, this isn't in the budget. He's like, what budget?
He's a millionaire. He got his money because he started a music app, right? Something like Spotify.
Yep.
I'm assuming something like that.
Yep.
Music streaming app. He sold it. Buco bucks.
Yep.
Big time.
Big time.
And now he wants to produce music.
Right.
That's what he wants to do. So it's a lot of that build up, them meeting up, doing things, the push and pull, the banter. Some of the banter is sexually charged, some of the things that they're saying to each other. And you can see, we're getting there until finally Rosie's boyfriend decides to come to Rose Hill. They immediately break up.
Which, I mean, it took him over a month to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Intolerable.
Well, and I think they both knew it was coming. I think I remember reading, he was delaying it because he knew what was coming. He knew that this was over.
He was a good sport about it, I will say.
He was a very good sport about it. And they kind of remain friends. So they go to dinner afterwards. And Ford doesn't know that they're broken up. And I think he says something, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he says something not nice to the boyfriend. Rosie like takes him outside and was like, you need to apologize. And this is where we have our first make-out scene with Rosie and Ford in the alleyway behind like the pizzeria or wherever they are. So that is very good. I liked it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too racy. They're just making out, just dry humping a little bit.
Right.
That's where Ford finds out that they are broken up.
And he goes back inside and he apologizes.
He does. After he finds out that they're broken up, that's when he apologizes.
Yep. He's like, okay.
So after that first encounter, it's kind of like you work for me, I'm your boss, we need to keep this professional.
And they're sending each other these sassy fucking emails back and forth.
The emails are great.
Oh my God.
The emails are so good. The sign-offs are so good.
I love it.
I love stuff like that. Emails and texts in a book. I love them.
Love a good group chat.
I feel like people, even if though it's a book, I feel like people are funnier and wittier when they're emailing and texting. Yeah. I don't know what it is, if you just feel more comfortable, because you're not saying something face to face to somebody, but even in a book, that's how it is. And I love it.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Oh, I love it. So it's, the sexual tension is just, it keeps coming. It keeps coming until
I see what you did there.
I didn't even mean to. Back to this journal really quick. A lot of things that are happening in the story now kind of correspond to journal entries that Rosie had all those years ago.
Yeah.
So whenever something happens in, present day that reminds Rosie of something that Ford did for her in the past, she rips out a piece of that journal and she gives it to Ford and he reads it. And I loved that aspect of it. I loved that.
It hit me right in the friggin' feels, man.
Oh, so cute.
I know. I love that.
Ugh. But eventually I think they kind of say, fuck being professional.
Let's fuck.
Let's just fuck. Well,
and they do.
And they do. Do we want to talk about the spice section now? Should we put that for now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is not the next chapter is not necessarily a sex session, but this is where they're in the office and she jokes to Ford that he wouldn't know where a clit was. Like, like that's what I'm saying. This is like the hate stuff. Like, it's throwing insults all the time. And
because
Rosie's like, you wouldn't even know where to find it.
Right.
And that's where he takes his Sharpie and has her get on the desk and he puts a little X. There it is. And I was like, oh my God.
I was like, Elsie Silver, you absolutely wonderful human being. Thank you for bringing this to us.
Funny. And then there's like a little bit more, stuff that happens over the underwear. Then Ford goes away with Cora for, is it like a whole week or a long weekend or something like that?
He goes to take her to see her mom in the city.
Thank you. Yes.
And they're gone. I think it was just a weekend. It might have been
something
longer.
like that.
They were gone for a period of time.
Yeah. When, now Ford and Rosie are seeing each other every day. They're developing these feelings for each other. They leave. There's that emptiness. It's driving Ford absolutely crazy. Mm-hmm. And when he gets back, this is the first time that they actually do get together in the office of all places. And we've got broken laptops. We've got
broken desks.
Office stuff's all over the place.
Thrown everywhere. It was so good.
The thing about them is I feel like they still like to play this game of like they love to hate each other.
I know. I think it makes it all that much better.
It's yeah.
It's hot.
It's just like hate sex, but they don't hate each other.
No.
And he actually says that. One of the it's a loose quote here. This isn't exactly what he says, but he's like, I don't hate you, but I can fuck you like I do.
And she actually says, I hate you.
Yeah. She's like, I hate you too.
Seriously, unseriously.
Right. But I think this is where this is the turn of this isn't just like fun. We're not just doing this because it's fun and we love to hate each other. They're like, no, we really do have feelings for each other. Like, I've never hated you. I've never hated you.
Right.
I really do have feelings for you.
Right.
And I think this is also where Rosie stopped sleeping in the bunkhouse and now she's staying in the house with Ford too. But I want to also talk about Rosie and Cora's relationship before we get into a little bit more spice.
It is so good. I love it. Elsie wrote this beautifully to reflect like just such a kind, understanding relationship. And I was like, Cora and Rosie are seriously the best friends that they could have ever asked for. Rosie's trying to teach Cora, how to grow up, how to be, go through life and everything. And Cora's just like looking at her. I don't necessarily know that it's like mom type of figure, but definitely like a big sister type of figure.
Big sister or like cool aunt kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Because they just click. They really do. I think Cora at the beginning kind of thinks she's lame because Rosie picks her up from school and she's like dancing in the parking lot and she's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But they do eventually, like, they have this amazing bond to where, Cora, she's like emo girl. She wears black all the time. And she's like, I'm not pretty enough to wear pink. And Rosie's like, what are you talking about, girl?
You can wear any color you want. And
wear any color you want. And she's like, and you're gorgeous. And you would look gorgeous in pink. You'll look gorgeous in any color.
Right.
So she gives her pink scrunchie that she always wears just to like, dip her toe into the pink water.
Yep.
I loved it so much. And then, Cora gets her first period at school and she calls Rosie to help her out. And
Nobody
Rosie's
else.
like, girl, we're going home. Like, let's go.
So good.
Yeah.
And Ford is like there with everything. He's got the snacks. He's got the movies. He's got the hygiene stuff. He's got everything.
Like every tampon you could find at Walgreens is, and Cora's like so embarrassed. And Rosie's just like, he's a man, but he's not stupid. He knows that this happens. So like, he's just trying to help because this whole time also Ford is trying to be a father figure to her because the father that raised her has passed. She needs somebody. And they also make such a great relationship out of what has happened.
They sure
Cora's
do.
really into music. She wants to be a part of, the recording studio and helping Ford pick artists. And it's just, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved all of that.
It was just so heartwarming. It
really was. It was so good.
My favorite part of this whole book is when Cora locks them in the pantry.
Yes.
And turns the lights off.
Yes. Because they're bickering at dinner. And Cora, she's good. You know, Rosie, come here. I can't reach this. And oh, Ford, Rosie can't reach it either in the pantry. And she's like, you guys can come out when you work this shit out.
Yep. And right before it starts to get spicy in there, Cora comes in and she's like, did you two figure it the hell out yet?
You done? You done, kids?
So good. So good.
I loved it. I loved it. So now Rosie's living in the house. Of course, we have some more spicy scenes in the house. More in the studio. With some paint.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one, too. I can't put into words just how unexpectedly amazing this book was.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Every single page, aside from the very beginning, I was like, this is so good. Oh my God, this is so good. Oh my God, this is like, I was just smiling the whole time.
Yeah. Well, and another thing that was really great to see and heartwarming was Ford is so nervous about his best friend, Wes, finding out that he is like in love with his sister.
And Wes
Wes is like so cool. He's like,
I've known.
Yeah, I totally pick you for my sister.
Right.
Approved. Have fun, guys.
Approved.
Yeah. Just like, don't do it in front of me. We'll all be okay.
He literally was like, I've known that you've had this thing for her for forever. Like, you think I'm that stupid to not notice? Like, of course I did.
Yeah.
The two of you have been like this your entire lives.
Right.
Oh my God. It was so good. I love that he was so supportive too, because the both of them were like, oh, you gotta kill us. It's like,
yeah,
just do it.
Well, speaking of West, because he comes back into the story like in a big-ish way towards the end, because Rosie and West go to an event, and West has always been very private. He doesn't like his picture taking, but tonight, now that Rosie is his like number one girl, he's okay with pictures being taken. He's introducing everybody as his girlfriend. Rosie meets up with a previous coworker that she worked with at the place that she kind of got fired from, and she finds out that like something's weird going on with that company. They've been getting evicted from their buildings. Everything is kind of falling apart, and she's looking at Ford like, you have anything to do with this, boyfriend? He's
Boy,
like,
does
well,
he.
yeah.
I bought all the buildings. You're welcome.
Ford has been buying all of the buildings that this company has been moving to, and then very shortly after evicting them from the buildings. But what we don't know until the next day is that West has been the one going around and handing out this eviction notice to her ex-boss. So West gets arrested one night, and Rosie's pissed that he even involved him in it.
Because West has a past, and West has been in trouble before, and everybody thought that West was doing really well. He's got 2 kids. He's divorced from his ex-wife, but they have a very good relationship. They talk about all that in this book. And he's just been doing very well, but he does have still a little bit of a temper that he does have to keep under wraps. So when he gets arrested, everybody is thinking that, well, Rosie is like, you told him that my boss made a pass at me.
Yeah.
Which was the worst thing that you could have done, because now he just tried to friggin' kill my ex-boss.
Right.
And that's what's running through everybody's head. And
Right.
Ford was like, I didn't even think about that. Like, I knew I couldn't do it myself to bring the eviction notices. I thought West might want to, like.
Well, and also going back to their childhood, they were each other's like ride or die.
Right.
So it kind of just seemed natural for Ford to, bring West in on this,
Right.
not thinking like, yeah, Ford, that was really stupid. Very, very stupid. You have enough money to have your attorney go serve them in papers. Dumb.
Well, thankfully, that turns out to not be the case, right?
Correct.
So they go to pick up West from the jail, and no charges are being pressed against West because
Right.
they have the camera footage showing that her ex-boss, I forget what his name is, Stan.
Yes, Stan the man.
God, Stan the intolerable man. Stan went to go hit West first, and obviously West defended himself, but he did not start the fight.
Correct.
So he was let go, which was great.
Yes. Walked right out of the police station. He's actually making friends with all the cops.
Yep, buying them
Bought
donuts.
them donuts.
He's like, look, it's true.
Yeah. And on the way out, Stan is there. And I think charges are being pressed against him.
Yes.
At that point. And, Ford has a couple words for him. You
touch
don't touch
woman.
my girl ever again. Yeah.
Touch her and die.
Basically.
I love it.
I know you do. But now he needs to really work on apologizing to Rosie, who Rosie's, of course, very happy to hear that she kind of misread the situation. She's very happy to hear that brother's fine. He didn't do anything. He's not arrested. He's not going to stay in jail. But she's still like really annoyed at Ford for what he did. And she kind of, she sees where this all was, and she like knows she's not going to really stay mad at Ford. She's really kind of just like, I need you to just leave me alone for the rest of the day. Yeah. And then tomorrow we're fine. And he shows up at her door at midnight and it's like, it's tomorrow.
Oh, I love it. So good.
And they do. And they make up and it's great, all the while, like previously in the story with Cora meets Ford's parents. They absolutely love her. Everybody loves Cora. Everybody's just so happy.
His dad shows up wearing world's greatest grandpa t-shirt.
Imagine an older rock star showing up in a world's greatest grandpa t-shirt. Like, I can't see
and he lets
Steven Tyler or,
No.
Who else?
And he lets Cora sit with his guitar. Like and it's like such a good book. Such a good one.
Yeah.
Exactly what we needed.
Exactly what we needed. And I love is it the last chapter or the epilogue? I can't see. Oh, it is the epilogue where kind of a flashback to something that had happened that Cora had written in her journal when she and her girlfriends were playing the board or whatever it is. And the boys are messing with them, flicking the lights. So Cora says to Rosie, let's go play Bloody Mary in the bathroom. And they do that. And somebody's flicking the lights on them. And she, Rosie's like, what the fuck? You better get over here. I'm going to kill you. And Ford comes and he's, will you marry me?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
I know. It checked every single box.
It's adorable. Guys, I mean, You can't go wrong with this. This is, like you said,
Feel
exactly what
good.
we needed. Feel good. Got me out of like a slump. I am like so excited to read. Well, I've already read the second one, but can't wait to read books 3 and 4. I can't say enough good things about it.
I can't either.
Spice great, story great, characters great. The third act breakup wasn't even that bad.
No. And we all know how I feel about a third act breakup. I just feel like it doesn't need to be there most of the time. But like this one was good. It fit. It was quick. It was resolved, timely. It was not, I feel like I'm checking off KPIs, right? You have been timely in your correspondence. You have fixed your mistakes within a reasonable amount of time. Like,
Yeah. Smart goals for a third act breakup.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I know third act breakups have to be there or a third act conflict has to be there. I hate when they are fueled by miscommunication or like intentional lies.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I hate.
Right.
Like these ones I'm okay with.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. And like I said, it was resolved very quickly. It wasn't going on for pages and pages and pages and pages and pages.
No.
It wasn't overkill. It was just the right amount.
So let me give you the spice chapters in this book. I'm going to say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But of these 8, I'm going to give 2 of them a half a point. So really, I feel like it's 7 spicy chapters. So we have chapter 23. I count that as a half spice. 26, 30, 31, 34, 35, 36. Now, but the spice starts in 35 and really happens in 36.
Right.
So I'll give 35 a half and then 40. And 40 is the best one, guys.
Sure is.
I texted Deb and I'm like, I'm really loving this book. And she's like, I love Ford. And I said, I think Ford can have a dirtier mouth. And then about 5 minutes later, I said, I take it back. I just got to chapter 40.
So good.
Chapter 4 is good, guys. They're all good, but
they are. Peace de resistance.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. So,
would you rate it?
A 4.
And that coming from you, that's big. I also gave it a 4.
4. Very happy.
Yeah. Little to no complaints.
No, I really don't have any. So, I mean, I don't know why it's not a 5, but it's not. I don't know. Nothing gets a 5 from me. So.
Mandy doesn't give out 5s unless it's Rebecca Yarros or
pretty much
Megan Quinn. Have you given any?
And even with Megan, I'm hard on her sometimes.
I know you are.
It's only because I love her.
Right.
It's only because I love her.
Right.
But yeah, guys, highly recommend. If you have not started, I feel like everybody in the world has read this series except for us. But if you haven't, please do yourself a favor and pick these up. They are so freaking good. They are on Kindle Unlimited. So if you got a KU subscription, pick them up on Kindle Unlimited. Don't forget to get your Kindle Unlimited version before you buy the audio because it is so much cheaper.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for turning me on to this because I am primarily a audiobook girly.
Yes.
How I get through all of my stuff so fast. And I didn't know about this. And then you told me about it. And I was like, holy shit.
I told you, but I can't take credit. Jamie, thank you for telling me that. Jamie's the one that told me. And I said, oh shit, look at that.
You the bomb, Jamie.
Yeah. So if you want an audiobook, if you know that the book is on Kindle Unlimited, download that book and then get that audiobook.
Yep.
Save yourself a couple bucks because audiobooks can get very expensive, guys.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
They sure can.
I think I bought Wild Love for $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So do it, everybody.
All right. What if we lived in Rose Hill, Deb? Let's take a little trip.
I don't
to
know.
Rose Hill.
No, I think you would be fine. It's very country-ish.
Well, I'm saying, what job would we have if we lived in Rose Hill in this world of, we haven't read all the books, so we don't know everything about everybody, but
Right.
where would you be working? I know you'd be working.
I'd be working the horses.
Yes. She'd be with West.
Yep.
With the horses.
Mhm.
You guys will find out much more about West
Yes.
in not our next episode, but the next when we do Wild Eyes.
Yep.
We'll introduce you to West. And guys, I loved this. That one
got 4.5 stars.
I think it might, yeah. That one is just fantastic.
It's yep.
Yeah. I don't know about me. I'd probably work at the recording studio because I like that kind of stuff. Or I'd be the one friend that has the bistro, the restaurant. Not that I'd want to own it, but I'd maybe like
you can make your balls.
Make my balls.
Mandy's famous meatballs. And your vodka sauce.
Yeah.
And your lasagna.
I would do a TikTok on me making my meatballs, but I can't. Not everyone can know how they're made.
No, that is a secret recipe. You do not tell anybody.
Well, I gave it to you, and I think the title of the email was Burn After Reading.
It sure was. And guess what? I haven't shared it with anybody except Gary.
Good.
So if Mom ever asks for it, listen up, Connie. If you ever ask for the meatball recipe, it's going to be a hard no from me.
You got to come through me for it.
Got to go through the gatekeeper.
Absolutely. Yep, because they're good, guys. Sorry. They're the best. Yep. I might only hear that all the time because I live in the South, and no offense to my friends that live in the South if you're from here and you listen to this podcast, but you guys just don't know what good Italian food is. So of course you think my meatballs are fantastic.
Right. Right. Unless you go to Castucci's. Castucci's is good.
Guys,
Castucci's
in Southport, shout out. I love that place. It feels like going to New Jersey when I'm in there.
Mm-hmm. A little piece of home.
Well, also, since before we wrap up, I just wanted to play, not a game, but little discussion. Since West finds out that he's a daddy in this book, what are some really good fictional dads that we can think of? I'm having a really hard time with this.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Really? Darth Vader.
Right? I mean,
the only one that came to mind for me, not a funny one, for real, but some people might think it's funny, Ned Stark.
Oh, yeah. He would win Father of the Year.
But he's dead.
Spoiler alert for anyone who has not seen Game of Thrones.
If you haven't seen it,
I know. Who else?
All right. Well, you say Darth. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think of I'm trying to think of sitcoms that I've watched.
Yeah.
Who are the best dads? I think of Tim Allen from Home Improvement.
Oh, yeah.
Because I loved that show.
Yeah. We used to watch that with Dad.
All the time. JTT, my first crush.
I'm trying to think. I don't know, honestly.
Well, let's just settle. Even though he's not fictional, let's just settle with our dad.
Yeah. Our dad always wins. Aww. Thanks for taking us on a cruise, Dad. That
means she's going. Listen to that.
Listen, We have a hot minute before I gotta actually decide.
You're going.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna leave
It's
you
a
all hanging until November.
it's a long time away, guys, that we're going on said cruise.
I
So
know.
leave Deb some words of encouragement about how she's going to be just fine. She doesn't have to get on a plane. Everything's going to be great. We're all going to be there with her. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah. We're gonna harass everybody at the pool and tell them to let us know what they're reading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Well, and we're not going to have Wi-Fi, so you'll see it once we get back, but plenty of
Yeah.
time.
No, we got the Wi-Fi. Dad got us the Wi-Fi
It's very
package.
little. It's
Oh.
it's not enough for that kind of
Womp
stuff.
womp.
It's literally just for like checking emails. Yeah. All right, Deb, tell us what's coming up next week.
We are doing Rules of the Soccer. Look how pretty she is.
Would we be Read Between the Wines if there wasn't a Megan Quinn book at least once a month?
I am almost done with this book. Oh my God. And I think it might be my new favorite. By Megan
I'm
Quinn.
not as far as Deb. I'm only about a quarter of the way through, but yes, I am absolutely loving this. This is so funny.
She did say she thinks that this is her funniest book she's put out yet. And
yes.
I concur.
She went balls to the wall
She sure did.
with the humor. She did a great job.
So good.
Oh
and I thought Till Summer Do Us Part was like top notch, funny, spice, banter, everything. I need you all to go read it. Please.
All right, guys,
please.
read it. Pick up Megan Quinn, Rules for the Summer. It is also on Kindle Unlimited, so go ahead and grab it. If you don't want to go out to the store or have a hard copy of it, it is on Kindle Unlimited. Go read that before you come sit with us next week, because we'll definitely be it's great, guys. And you know that we're just Megan Quinn fanatics. So
we're going to be
very happy to be discussing. Oh my God, totally. All right. So I think that's it for the day. Everybody please go like, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff. It not only helps us out, but it helps people see our stuff if they want to. If not, just keep scrolling. But we would very much appreciate it. So thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week.
And remember, a smut book a day keeps the mediocre men away. Goodbye.